guitar player. Oh. Again. That's the switch up I needed. Hey, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel, whichever may be the case for you. And of course, also welcome back to Monsties, to Believe, to Fear Not, to Answer. This is the video for you because we're ranking 4 girl groups at the same time. We're ranking NMIXX, Billlie, 르세라핌, and BABYMONSTER all at the same time. I love this series. So much good music has come out of just the first 4 episodes. This is volume 5. I'm Matt. Clearly, I'm an old man, as you can see, and I absolutely love this 4-group ranking that we've been doing lately. You all have been so helpful with your suggestions, with your comments, and this time around, no different. We're going to do more of your suggestions for tunes to check out from each of these groups. Let's take a look at our current rankings right now. I'll scroll down through the list slowly so that you can see. Currently, Dash is still the #1 song from NMIXX. Currently, Smart is the 16th song from 르세라핌. There are no bad songs here, folks. There are absolutely no bad songs here. It just so happens that Smart is my 16th favorite out of 16 tunes. And I have loved ranking this series. I'm starting to build some extra content for all of these groups on my Patreon. If you want to check it out, the link is in the description below. You may be asking, like, Matt, what's going on? BABYMONSTER's got a new one out now. Billlie has a new one coming out tomorrow by the time you see this. And I'm like, yes, I'm trying to redo my studio a little bit here, and things are a little delayed. I'm going to do the BABYMONSTER tomorrow on Wednesday. You will get the Choom MV reaction. I'm not sure yet whether I will put the rest of the album reaction here or on Patreon, but if I do put it on Patreon, it'll be a free post, so check that out. And then the Billlie review will be coming on Friday. So no XG this week, unfortunately, but I'll get back to XG sometime next week. We've just got too much stuff going on. There's also some new NMIXX stuff that I want to check out also. That will probably also be on Patreon. But my Crescendo MV review is from last Friday. Be sure to check that out if you haven't already. If you're an Answer, thanks so much. I can't even fathom how good this week's going to be because your suggestions have been so good. So today we're going to start, because Billlie finished first last week. We're going to start with Ring My Bell. What a Wonderful World. Let's get to it. As always, I like to give everybody a little warning. I do pause videos. I do talk over them. I do sometimes play into this thing to play chords and things like that so that I know what the heck I'm listening to, so I can figure out how I want to rank it. And again, rankings are very subjective, so your ranking may be different. I want to hear in your comments below what you think about that. And also, if any of that stuff that I just mentioned kind of bothers you, not much I can do about it, but I thank you for giving the video a shot in the first place. Let's get to Ring My Bell. Same intervals, always the same intervals, different instrumentation, different EQ, different chords sometimes. Love it. That must be the Mystic Story theme. What is Suki up to? Is there an explosion going on outside? Crazy. Uh-oh. Ring my bell. Oh, a rocker.
Chapter 2.
I put the chords above my head too, folks. Love that bass line. So present. Okay, here's something I already love. Yeah, so we've been doing basically F minor to D flat to B flat, and minor is implied. But in that pre-chorus there, suddenly one chord, it just takes one chord switching to make the whole thing feel like it's moving somewhere. Instead of the after the D flat, instead of this chord, we get this chord. The difference of these two notes can make a world of difference in the psyche of the listener. The science of that is called psychoacoustics. And a major always feels brighter, feels more, I don't want to say happier, but it feels, let's just say brighter than minor does. Minor always feels darker thoughts. Why we humans came up with associating that in the first place, not sure. But I'm sure it has something to do with physics, because most music actually does. Chord progression hasn't really changed other than that, though. Haruna! I love Haruna's applause. It's so good. Man, it's a rocker.
Feeling so fresh.
Go, Sua. Oh. It's an exciting song. There's no doubt about that. There's just little touches. The first time when the guitar and the bass do that line, then they go up to the B flat, down to the E flat. The second time they go up to the E flat. It's amazing how much just that little bit of a difference can make in making a phrase feel complete, rather than just repeating the same line over and over. Are we gonna get a bridge? Oh, Suki, you pulled the Back to the Future. Nice. Yes. I got a C chord in there. That's so good. There's a guitar player. And now synth is going off. Or maybe he's just switched over to a guitar synth. I don't know. All right. Oh my goodness. And there's always a whole bunch at the end. Let's see what it is. All right, Haram. All right, Haruna. All right, Tua. All right, Seal. Cheon, yeah. Suyeon. And Suki. November. The November band, yeah. Of course. Of course. Oh. Storytelling. Is that Billie? Is that the missing member? They always have these really nice cinematic beginnings and endings. I love their videos. They're so good. The song itself, not my favorite Billie song. But certainly not my least favorite Billie song so far either. Well, they're all my favorite Billie songs. Certainly not my, my 16th or whatever favorite Billie song. 5th favorite Billie song. Let's rank this thing so that I can stop talking for a second. Okay, as I mentioned, not my favorite Billie song so far. A rocker, an absolute hit. I can understand why everybody would love this song. And I love this song too. But I get more excited by some of their other compositions. Still, that guitar was blazing at the end. That was so exciting. I love it when a good guitar player just starts going off, man. That's just something that always got me. I know I'm a keyboard player. I should be jealous, but I'm really not. When everything in any band I've ever played in has always depended on the guitar energy. Always. It's to me it's, bass and drums are the most important parts of the band, but the energy, the thing that makes people feel is always a guitar. But I am going to start at the bottom. I'm going to work my way up. I know that I like it better than Ginga Minga Yo. I like it better than Fearless. I like it better than Dice. Anti-Fragile. Anti-Fragile. I'm going to put it under We Go Up. That's where it's going for me. So there's one spot done. I better italicize that just so I'll remember to get rid of it. To make it normal for the next one. All right. What's next? What's next? What's next? Oh, this is one that I had every video I've done has had at least 2 comments saying do sheesh. So that's what we're gonna do next by Baby Monster. Here we go. All right. Once again, chords will be over my head. If you're keeping score at home, here we go. Ooh, pretty. I like those little runs.
I see you in slow-mo, you know you're in trouble.
5, 6, 4 minor. Oh, I know this song. All right, Frita. Sorry to interrupt you there, but yeah. Yeah, I love those. It's like a D minor to B flat major 7 to a G minor, I believe, to an A7. And those little piano arpeggios were so fun. That was great. But yes, I know this song. Except this isn't the original version that I heard wasn't from them. It was a cover of them. It was again Beat Pella House. As part of their K-pop medley. I'm pretty sure that they've got just that little snippet in there for sure, and maybe the rest of it too. Let's see. I love that. The pre-chorus is G minor to D minor to A7 back to D minor. Really cool though. Love it. Farida sounds great. Yeah. I love the bend in that synth. All right, Keita.
Yeah, got them all going. Yeah, hold on. 안 들이보라니 달팽이 보내. 이건 네 귀에 줄 수.
Ruka. Or is that Ruka? Now I get Ruka and Rora mixed up. Or is that Asa? Ah, no, that's Asa. Here's the thing that I love, and I think I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. This rap line, like, Ruka will give you something, a pocket so big and so relaxed that you can't help but fall into it. And then Asa hits you with the electricity. And it's like getting lured into it. It's like being a moth drawn to a bug light, you know, because Ruka's pocket's so big and so inviting, and it makes you feel it, and you're flowing towards it, and then Asa zaps you. That's exactly what happens with those two. All right, Rami. Love that. That's so great. Oh.
Time's up. 올라가 더. 꼭대기로. 하늘 위
that electricity again, man. Lion.
Baby, I'm a monster.
And the beat switch up. All right. How does Ion's vocal cords not just blow apart? She belts the highest notes I think I've heard any K-pop singer belt. A lot of them can do a lot higher notes with falsetto stuff and everything. There's all kinds of K-pop artists that do that regularly. But that feels like a belt to me. Singers out there in the audience, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not a singer. But there's just so much power in that. That can't possibly be a head voice, right? She's singing that from here, not through here. That's insane. I want to hear that again. What note is that? In high F? I guess there are some sopranos that can belt that. But, geez. It's insane.
Baby, I'm a monster.
And now it's in 3 minor to A, but... So it's really just a halftime triplet feel of the same tempo, I think. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Monsties. This was their official debut, right? As a 7 group, not the one that I'd done, I think, the first week, right? That they released, but was it? I can't remember if it was Rami or if it was Ion that wasn't with them at the time. But this is the one that officially announced the full Baby Monster crew. And I know there's a lot going on. Rami is currently still on a hiatus, right? So we wish her well. But if that is the official 7-member debut, I mean, my God, what a hell of a debut. That song is iconic. If it's iconic enough for Beat Pella House to include it in their K-pop medley, which is a collection of some of the greatest K-pop songs I've ever heard. then it's good enough for everybody. Let's rank it. Again, sorry, that collection, when it was, I think it was Ruka Rora and Asa, and I think I got a whole bunch of names mixed up there, and I apologize. But that doesn't make the song any less absolutely fantastic. I'm starting at the top. I still like Dash better. I still like Assigned Anonymous better. I still like Ring by Ring better. This one's going to number 4. I don't think there's any greater demonstration of YG doing the YG thing with a group that is capable of making the YG thing bigger than it already is. Because that's very historically YG kind of beats, kind of harmonic progression, switch up with the dance break at the end. I mean, YG's got a formula, folks. They do it with a lot of their groups. But I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I guess that's their mentality over there. And it just seems like a performance like this is something, and a recording like this and everything is something that shows the true potential of that formula, as opposed to just being another one in the rung of that particular ladder. What have we got next? Know About Me by NMIXX. All right. And then something that's about 20 words long by 르세라핌. But first, let's do Know About Me by NMIXX. Well, that's an interesting way to start. Is she underwater? And who is that? This is from 2025. This is not that long ago. Let's check it out. May have heard this. I'm not sure. Oh! First of all, the EQ on that synth and on the voice, that guitar sound was so lovely. That's so Tears for Fear guitar sound, which is from my teenage years, which I absolutely love. But the way there got to be more air and more high end in that vocal made that so powerful. Just that chant. My goodness. Oh, that chord.
I wanna drop my rhythm on your feet. 지켜줘 everything you feel. 본 적 없을 테지 like that. 뭐뭐해도 like that. 예상을 깨고 흘려보는 틈. 제대로 건드는 호기심의 끈. 까딱인 고갯짓.
I love the little vocal stabs they put in every single song. Hey!
Let me show you that know about me. That's that show you that know about me. Let's down 손을 잡아.
Alright, Sulian.
Step right by. Let me show you that know about me. That's that show you that know about me. Let's down 손을 잡아. 난 삐딱딱 이런 my heart. What happened to body 붕뜨게 만드는 blush. Giving my heart and
Alright, the chords haven't really changed a whole lot. I love, they're playing a D minor chord, but the vocal harmony is actually an E minor chord. Now, don't get me wrong, that's nothing new. A lot of times that implies the Dorian mode. And Miles Davis was doing that in the 50s. Ba-doop, ba-doop. See, those two chords are interchangeable. But I've never heard vocal stabs directly against the chord. Bill Evans came up, was it Bill Evans? I think it was Bill Evans. They came up with that voicing. Might have been McCoy Tyner. Might have been, Wynton Kelly. I can't remember who played piano on that particular track. I think it was Bill Evans. But the fact that they use that vocal harmony against that chord, which the chord progression hasn't changed, unfortunately, because that's going to be a drawback for me. But D minor to F to E minor, with your occasional A minor sprinkled in, which is okay. I mean, you know, not all songs can please the musical snob like me. The performance and those little stabs of vocals that they put in everything. Yeah, they're outlining an E minor chord against a D minor chord. Fusion. A1. I love the EQ they put on Lily's voice there, so it feels like it's far away or in a tiny speaker. F to E minor to A minor to over G. Again. Oh! What a contour! The way that they processed what Jiwoo was doing there, and it just, first of all, her accents. Ooh, you know, you've got that fall off on the first syllable, and then punching it back. That's such a cool delivery. And then to say, yeah, we're going to make it even more powerful with this EQ by changing the instruments up underneath it, changing all the textures. That's powerful stuff, man. And the double time drums. And then take everything away. That's so good. Production on this is outstanding, despite the fact that harmonically it's not really doing a lot for me. Oh, is that it? It's an interesting place to stop it. Okay. All right. Yeah, so harmonically not very interesting. Nothing really changed a whole lot in it. Harmonically. All the different textures and all the vocal stabs and everything like that were so exciting. Which makes this a dilemma song for me. Because I bet, despite the fact that I would probably be bored to death playing three chords, I would still be so into it just because of the way this is put together. I would be really into it if I was a player that did it in a studio. I loved those. Also, the thing that kept the energy up in the last chorus was that there was a 16th note stabbings of the chords. It's like very exciting. And they had just enough of an attack edge on them that you could really pick that out, which maybe was there even before, but I didn't pick it up until the last chorus. So that was really, really nice too. All right, let's rank this thing. So I already know that out of this group, that we've listened to so far today, or watched so far today, I know I like Sheesh better. So we're going to start there. I like Impurities better. I like the Billie song better. Not even going to say it. I like Billionaire better. I think I like this better than Like That. So that's where the NMIXX song is going for me. At number 8 currently out of 19. We've got one more to go. Eve, Psych, and the Bluebeard's Wife. I'm pretty sure I've heard this song before. But I'm looking at this title now and I'm thinking, aren't those all women who broke the rules? Is that what this song is about? Breaking the rules? We'll see. Let's check it out. 2023. We're jumping all over the place. By the way, folks, thanks so much for your suggestions. I don't know if I would have picked this song out on my own if I'd have just been picking out my own. So thanks for this suggestion. Here we go. Oh. Really? Feels a lot like the prior song. Oh, that's just an intro. Okay. What do we got? Oh my. Yeah, I've heard this before, I think.
I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess in distress, but we're still the best. Dress fearless, say yes. We don't dress to impress.
That vocal chop. All right, I want to talk about that intro. Okay, so this is implying E flat major. Except the second chord in that cannot exist in E flat major. The second chord is a G flat, not a G natural, which is what that melody note is. So you get this clash. Actually, because it's underneath it. It almost makes it sound like a sharp 9 chord, which is really interesting to me. I don't know. These two notes are not supposed to coexist. Because it just sounds like a car horn, right? Yet, somehow that production made that work. I love it when I get surprised like that. When, it's very easy to sing a minor third over a major chord. We just call that blues. But to sing a major third over a minor chord, that's kind of like Brad Mehldau jazz, almost. That's really cool. And then it sounds like then we just kind of settle into E flat minor, right? Yeah, that's kind of what the bass line's doing there. But I love those chords at the beginning. E flat, or at the G flat major, or yeah, G flat, or at the A flat major. Yeah. And just that note staying on the G. Just, it doesn't musically make any sense, but it totally works. And it really kind of conveys, I'm a mess. That chord, that second chord is a complete mess. Wow, I love that. Pretty much just the one chord since we got into this. like the mix of it though, man. I love that synth and the little arpeggiating mallet synth in it. I love that little run with the vocals in the background. Alright, cool. Oh. I wish for what's forbidden. Okay. Makes sense with the title. That's the switch up I needed. Nicely done, Hype. What is it? I won't. Is that hate myself?
르세라핌.
That bridge, I was just about to start to zone out, and that bridge saved it. To an, is it an A flat 7 sus? Yeah, or a D flat 7 sus. Okay. Weirdly enough, I really like this song. It's only got basically 4 chords in it, 5 chords in it, and I like it. It's that major third against the minor chord that just got me. Against the flat 3 chord. The flat 3 chord is actually a major chord. It's just that you get that, again, you get the car horn clash. But because of where the vocal is, as opposed to where the chord is, they make it work. And that change of synth in the bridge. Oh my God. That levitated me. Okay, yeah. Let's rank this thing before I fall apart completely. Here we go. I really do find it hard to believe that I'm saying I'm starting at the top and working my way down on a song that basically has 4 or 5 chords in it. But there's just something about that makes me feel like I need to start up here and just really think about this. I do like Dash better. I do like Assign Anonymous better. I do like Ring by Ring better. I like Sheesh better. Impurities. Impurities has that same kind of harmonic texture where chords that shouldn't work against the melody work against the melody. And I actually think I like the execution of that one a little better than this one. But I can't believe this. I'm putting a tune that's got 5 chords in it above a song that has like 30 chords in it. You know, it's just an immaculate composition. But this just works. Just absolutely works. So, this week Baby Monster finished first, so they'll be next week. We'll do them first. Then it'll be 르세라핌, then NMIXX, and then Billlie. And that's the way we'll do it. I do have some extra content for all of these groups starting to get content on my Patreon if you want to check that out in the link, using the link in the description below. And if you want to leave this video a like, I would very much appreciate it. I want to continue to hear your suggestions for songs. I'm still tabulating. Maybe we'll do the wheel next week again. Maybe we won't. Because of my situation where I'm trying to redo my studio here, it's kind of tough for me to spend a whole lot of time recording right now. So the wheel is extra work is all I'm saying. So I may just take the top ones out of your suggestions so far. But these were good ones. Everything, 3 of the 4 made the top 10. That's a good week. We haven't had a week that good since the week that Dash went to number 1, which was what, week 3? So it's been 2 weeks since we've had a week this good. Yeah, I absolutely love this stuff. My reaction to the Baby Monster Choom MV will be tomorrow, Wednesday. So please, Monsties, if you want to check that out. I still haven't decided yet whether I'm going to do the rest of the album review here on YouTube or just as something that my Patreon folk get. But either way, I'm going to make it a free post. So if I do that, then I will put that post, the link for that post in next week's notes so that you can check it out too if you want. Or maybe I'll just put it on YouTube. It depends on how much time I have, what I have to get done today with painting and drywall and rewiring the studio and all those kinds of things. But thanks so much for being here. Take care. See you next time.